Hey everybody, Douglas Blair Roberts here, the Super Vader 400, and of course the brown skin human coming back at you with another movie series review intro. My previous movie series review intro, whenever I uploaded to YouTube, for some odd reason, the newest, the Crush 40 upload of Sonic What I'm Made Of, their uploaded version for some odd reason has a copyright on it, and whenever I see, and the copyright is actually not a problem according to YouTube, but if I ever want to set this account up for monetization, it will be a problem. So I'm going to do a remade version using two non-copyrighted songs. Even though this is an intro for movie reviews and rants, the What I'm Made Of will from now on this channel will only be the outro, and I'll use one of the old school non-copyrighted uploads of Sonic What I'm Made Of. The intros will feature the Sonic Heroes theme, which I haven't used in a long time, and of course the iconic We Can that I use a lot now. Everywhere on every other platform, the intros, I will use the old intro. So with that being said, let's get started right now. Hey everybody, it's time for my second video remake of my 2021 Mortal Kombat Battle of the Realms animated review. Like I said in the part 1 new movie intro, I decided to redo this video. First off, to do a daytime version, since the last time I did a nighttime version, and number 2, I had a copyright on it because I used Crush 40's what I'm made of as my intro. And there's a copyright, even though in the past there wasn't one, but there's a copyright now. Like I said, the copyright stuff isn't serious according to YouTube. There are no strikes, but if I ever want to set this account up for monetization, I can't use that version of the song. So here I'll use two non-copyrighted versions. And to make this one different, instead of Sonic Weekend, I'll use Sonic Heroes. The Sonic Heroes theme as my outro. The new Sonic Heroes theme is my outro. But now let's get on to the review itself. Like I said in the last two reviews, this film right here has been one of the best films. This film has been one of the best films to be released during the stupid COVID-19 pandemic, and was bigger, badder, and better in every way than the 2021 live-action Mortal Kombat from earlier this year. Which that film, I like that movie, but that movie was quote unquote atrocious, man. That movie was quote unquote atrocious. This is everything. This movie right here is everything that Mortal Kombat movie should have been. This was Mortal Kombat 3. This was Mortal Kombat 2. This was Mortal Kombat 2 through 7 with elements of 10. With elements of 10 and 11 all in one. It was all of those movies. It was all of those video games rolled into one. I think they did a good job of mixing it all. People are, while the critics love this movie, a lot of hardcore fans are very critical of this movie for the treatment of some characters. The mistreatment of several characters, which that was in this film, particularly of Stryker and Kung Lao, you had to have known it was going to happen, especially after what you saw what the previous film did. The mistreatment of characters and the liberties they took with various storylines, various characters in this film. The liberties they took with various storylines and various characters. You should have saw in the first one, Scorpion's Revenge, which, by the way, the links to those reviews will be in the description box below. The links to both the narration and webcam review of those will be in the description box below. And this right here is the much superior sequel. Firstly, it's had a bigger and better cast than the previous one. You have returning from the original Liu Kang, Johnny Cage, Sonya, Kitana, Jax. This time Jax better than ever with the arms. Jax here was so much better here than it was in the previous movie. Jax, Scorpion, and Shinnok, Shao Kahn, and Shang Tsung from the last movie. All of those characters make their return here. Here Shang Tsung actually gets to fight in this version. Debuting characters. My boy Stryker finally debuted. This film is also everything Mortal Kombat Annihilation tried to be and should have been, but just couldn't afford to be. Yes, here they had to cut Stryker and Cabal out of the film. Cabal still isn't in this version, but Stryker made his appearance here. Cabal and Nightwolf are only two who were actually missing. The only two Earth's greatest warriors who were missing in this version. But yes, happy to see Stryker finally here. And Kung Lao finally made his way into the Mortal Kombat animated movies. He hasn't been in an animated film and adaptation since the Conquest television series. That was the Great Kung Lao and the Journey Begins animated prequel. 30-minute Journey Begins animated movie prequel to the 1995 live action film. Devora makes her debut here. So does Kentaro. So does quote unquote Kentaro. Shao Kahn battling returns, but just like Shang Tsung, he gets to fight in this version. And the one being, only here he's fused with Shinnok. He's a transformation of Shinnok. He appears in this version. He appears in this version too.
I will find him and kill
in
him.
this version as the Sector Cyrax, smoking the Lin Kuei, who the Lin Kuei are more heroic characters in this version compared to the treacherous, are more honorable and heroic characters in this version compared to the treacherous, deceitful thieves, ruthless thieves they are in every other adaptation of Mortal Kombat. And the younger Sub-Zero, my boy, the younger Sub-Zero debuts here, and his rivalry with Scorpion is briefly featured as a subplot. The main plot of the film, of course, features Liu Kang, Johnny Cage, Sonya, now joined by Kung Lao and Stryker with Raiden, fending off an Earthbound invasion led by Kitana and Jade. Who Jade is in this, she's in this film too. She is in it for a quick minute, fending off an attack from Shao Kahn and his invaders. They're successful despite Shao Kahn coming in and killing a bunch of people. They're successful at what you call it, but Raiden comes in and puts a stop to the fighting, proposing a brand new Mortal Kombat tournament. Both Shao Kahn and Raiden go see that new Elder God, go see the new Elder Gods, go see the Elder Gods about the new tournament. The Elder Gods agree. The Elder Gods, quote unquote, agree with the proposal, and Raiden shocks everyone, including Khan himself, fighting as a mortal in the quote unquote tournament. Johnny Cage is the first to fight and the first eliminated by Deborah. Sonya, I think, defeats Deborah. Jax fights with Kintaro, and I think he wins, and both him and Sonya, I think, fall to Shao Kahn. Liu Kang defeats Shang Tsung, even with one arm, and Shang Tsung puts a spell on him, and Raiden, Shao Kahn shockingly kills Raiden in this adaptation too. And this causes Liu Kang to unleash a fury of power, defeating Shang Tsung with one arm and beating the living daylights out of Shao Kahn. But it's not over yet. Because in Sub-Zero's plot, Scorpion's plot, Scorpion, despite killing Quan Chi and he died in the previous movie, is sent him back to the Nether Realm. Scorpion was once again able to escape by killing numerous Nether Realm warriors and escaping Shinnok's grasp again. Raiden then tasks Scorpion with a new quest to find the Komodogu and hide and keep it safe. However, Scorpion, along with Sub-Zero, who is looking for Scorpion for revenges against killing his brother in the previous movie, Scorpion is just like Sub-Zero being targeted by the Lin Kuei, General O'Hare, Smoke Sector, and Cyrax, so they can automate Sub-Zero, and they're tasked with finding the Komodogu for Shinnok, who in this version they're heroic and honorable characters. They just know they gotta find the quote unquote amulet. They gotta find the Komodogu. They didn't know what the Komodogu does, and they damn sure didn't know that the person hiring them was none other than the corrupted fallen Elder God, Shinnok. Shinnok is so vile that everyone hates him, even the other bad guys like Shang Tsung and the Lin Kuei in this version. That's how vile Shinnok was in this version. And Shinnok merges the Komodogu, and thus the tournament is over. The battle is not finished. Liu Kang has to quote unquote, the Elder Gods give Liu Kang their power, turning him into a suit, turning him into a fire, turning him into this universes of a fire, this universes of the fire energy god transformation from the Mortal Kombat 2011 video game. And Liu Kang takes the fight to Shinnok, and the rest of the game deal is what's left of Shao Kahn's minions, and Liu Kang kills kills and defeats Shinnok and becomes Earthrealm's new protector, and Raiden reemerges, showing that he is still alive and that he can't be permanently be killed. Like I said, this was an awesome film. The animation, the action, the film went on way too long. Only problems I have with the film, Stryker and Kung Lao, they were just brought in to be killed, but I'm happy they made it into this film. Next problem was Shinnok's plan of when he got to Kamidogo, instead of trying to rule the world, now he just wanted to destroy the realms. I find that to be a weak motivation, where a bad guy just wants to destroy things, and I usually don't like or accept that unless the villain is like characters like Majin Buu, Cell, or maybe Shenron from Dragon Ball Z, who don't need food or substance and places to live to survive. Survive. So that's my issue with that film right there. That's one of the two issues I have. The third problem I have is we got Stryker and Kung Lao here, but Cabal and Nightwolf were nowhere to be seen.
You are a fool, Lord.
But yeah, this has been the best Mortal Kombat adaptation in a long time since Defenders of the Realm. And this film right here, in my opinion, exceeds Defenders of the Realm. It's like an hour and a half long violent episode of Defenders of the Realm. This is the M-rated gore fest people wanted Defenders of the Realm to be. So yeah, the film teases what could be. The film teases what could be a sequel, but for now, every balance is restored and everything is fast. Everything has been settled. Liu Kang will now lead a new group of chosen warriors into battle. So he made it look like, I like the way they made it look like we can end the Mortal Kombat animated series here, but in the future, if we want to revisit this again, we can make a sequel, a follow-up. I like it when they do projects. Like that. When they do television cliffhangers like that. What I can't stand is when they do television cliffhangers or movie cliffhangers that leaves us wanting where to set something else, but they can't go to the next one. But yeah, this film is, like I said, this film has also been one of the best films of the pandemic, alongside the Disney Channel movies. This has been the best films of since the pandemic began. Well, this was my short review and remake on Mortal Kombat Battle of the Realms. My original video will be in the description box below, and for people, and by the way, people on other platforms, this will only be on YouTube. The other one will be on other platforms. The original one I did. So, with that being said, you want to hear the rest of the music? Turn the video off right now.